Welcome to Gear Up Garage, the ride revolution. Today, we dive into the story of one of America's most ferocious performance machines, a car that redefined raw power and muscle on the road, the Dodge Viper. Known for its untamed personality and iconic presence, the Viper is more than just a sports car. It is an automotive legend built on aggression, performance, and unmistakable design. From its debut in the early 1990s, the Dodge Viper shocked the world with its brutal simplicity. While other manufacturers were chasing refinement and advanced technology, Dodge went back to the basics: massive displacement, rear-wheel drive, and lightweight design. The result was a car that felt more like a wild animal than a polished machine, giving it a reputation that would endure for decades. At the heart of the Viper was its monstrous engine. The earliest models came equipped with an 8.0-liter V10, developed with input from Lamborghini, capable of producing around 400 horsepower. For the time, those figures were staggering. But it wasn't just about horsepower. The torque delivery was brutal, pushing the car forward with raw force. Later generations would push the displacement up to 8.4 liters, reaching over 600 and eventually 645 horsepower in the final production models. Each upgrade ensured that the Viper stayed relevant in an era dominated by supercars from Europe. The design of the Dodge Viper was equally unforgettable. Its long hood, wide stance, and low-slung profile gave it the look of a predator ready to strike. The bulging curves, side exhaust pipes, and minimalistic approach to luxury gave it an unmistakable identity. Unlike many sports cars that focused on comfort and advanced driver aids, the Viper had one mission: deliver raw, unfiltered performance to those brave enough to handle it. Handling the Viper was no easy task. Early versions came without electronic assist such as traction control or stability management. This meant that the driver had to be in full command at all times, making it a car that separated true enthusiasts from casual drivers. It was often described as dangerous but thrilling, a machine that punished mistakes yet rewarded skill with unmatched adrenaline. Over the years, Dodge introduced improvements to make it slightly more manageable, but the essence of the car remained the same: pure and untamed. The Dodge Viper also had its fair share of success in motorsport. It became a dominant force in endurance racing, with victories at the 24 Hours of Le Mans and other international competitions. The racing pedigree further cemented its reputation as not just an American muscle machine but a true competitor on the world stage. Despite its cult following, the Viper's journey was filled with challenges. Stricter emissions regulations, rising production costs, and declining sales eventually led to its discontinuation in 2017. The final generation, known as the Fifth, marked the end of an era, closing the chapter on one of the boldest and most daring creations in the history of Dodge. Yet, even in its absence, the Dodge Viper remains a symbol of raw American performance. It is a car that never compromised, never softened, and never tried to be something it wasn't. For enthusiasts, the Viper is a reminder of a time when brute force and passion could create something extraordinary. The legacy of the Dodge Viper continues to inspire, proving that some legends never fade. For those who experienced its roar, felt its power, or simply admired it from afar, the Viper will always be remembered as one of the most iconic sports cars ever built. This has been Gear Up Garage, the ride revolution. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the legends, the machines, and the stories that shaped automotive history.